Hello traders, welcome to another episode of Trader Zone. It's November 9th, 2009, around 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is going to be my evening video for today. I'll probably come and do another video in the post-market hours deep into the early morning. But getting right into it, we are looking nice as far as our trading is concerned. We had a nice run up ever since the morning video when I showed you where we started at 12 a.m. this morning. We've ran up since then, perfect, almost straight. A nice 45-degree angle almost. That's pretty nice. This is about the open right here where we gapped up and continued that motion. Zooming in into the 5-minute. Looking at to where we are right now and going into the close, you can see we're high basing right here around the 1090 mark. I'm thinking that in the next hour or so we will be at or around the 1100 mark, which, well, maybe not 1100, but we will break here and probably come in this little area right here. That would be pretty bullish to my eye, as I'll show you on this other chart of the S&P 500s. Also looking at the day where we are as far as the Fibonacci retracement from the high to the close, you can see we're above the 76.6 mark, which is pretty bullish, meaning that this move will probably continue on upwards. Looking at the MACD, you can see that we've made this move and we have not even crossed the zero line yet. So when we cross that zero line, we will have another sustainable move, for follow through. We're still kind of close to the EMAs down there on the daily, and they have yet to spread out. So this move could get us deep inside of the 1100s. My target is actually higher than, but I will be becoming more cautious around the 1145 mark when we approach this diagonal resistance line up around 1145. That would also be the 161 Fibonacci retracement. I didn't see that, but that may be a good place to start looking to get back into cash. I could see that happening this week. Today is just Monday, so that is in our near future. But zooming in into the hourly, you can see where we're headed right now as far as today's close. We have an hour left, so the next candlestick will probably come to around the 1095 mark. That would be better, as it corresponds with the closes and the highs of these days over here. So yeah, I would see that happening, and maybe a sell-off and retest some of these support levels. I'm not sure which one. I hope that we don't make it all the way down to the 200, but maybe base sideways after hours right here and make a right shoulder to our inverse head and shoulders. That's what I would be looking for going into tomorrow's open. Looking at the dollar, you can see that we're low basing right now on the support line, and the MACD is curling down, which could be denoted by these down ticks on the histogram. So zooming in a little further, like say the 15-minute, you can see where we have just penetrated the zero line. While it is flat now, this is a 15-minute, and that 15 minutes is halfway through. Not sure where it'll close, but I just keep my eye on the dollar for the duration of this week. It will be important, as I think that we will end up testing this lower channel trend line right here. Trying to get back into the lower channels down here that we were in back here in the previous days of last month. So I'm thinking that we will stay channel bound going into the future. Well, that's what I see going into the close. I did switch my positions up. I held Apple and I sold my Google. Unfortunately, after I sold it, it ran up some more, but it's okay. I sold my Google and picked up some Baidu. I feel like Baidu has some more upside to be had, which could be denoted by looking at the daily. It's looking pretty bullish down there going into tomorrow, and I have defined resistance levels around the 440 mark, and that's about 18 points ahead of us. Google, it did rally today real nicely. The only thing I don't like about it is that I guess the 580 mark would be its next significant resistance, which also is about $20 ahead of it. And Apple, it's about to make a move, it seems, as well, which is denoted by the MACD curling up pretty bullishly. I would be looking for to get rid of it, or start being cautious, not really get rid of it, but around the 210, 208 range, it has some upside to be had as well. Well, that's what I see, traders. I'd like to give a shout out to my FTV buddies. They're in the chats right now, chatting it up, having bear and bull fights. You can see how they're getting back at each other, calling names and whatnot. Pretty funny guys in here. Shouts out to G King. I told you I'd give you a shout out on the video, buddy. You know, excellent advice you're giving in the forums, man. I just want to let you know, everybody know that G King did help me out a lot as far as my own trading. I learned a lot as far as timing trades. You know, there's a lot of people in the chats to learn from. You got your bulls and your bears. You know, they're in here going at it hard every day. So just shouts out to the chats and at free trading videos and the website itself. Trade well, trade smart, trade on. ODK out.